Hi everyone, it's Bassa and this is Can You Mix? This episode can show us the spotlight of what not to do, or even question ourselves if we should be a DJ after all. At least the first guy. Let's dig in. This DJ doesn't want to reveal his real stage name, so I will just call him Steve. Apparently it was very embarrassing for him, so I respect that. Mainly he played garage, and I call this set Two Dead Peaks and a Can of Coke, please. Well, I will start straight away. Right off the bat, I would like to say that the whole performance was terrible. He looks like a punished schoolboy. The teacher told him off, and now he needs to stand there, and as if he's been forced to be there rather than, by your own will. To enjoy and perform to your best outcome. There's no excitement, no confidence, nothing really. Just pure focus on the decks, but the focus is wrong. It's a struggling focus. It's not everything is in my control, not that type of focus. But absolute, what does this button do? What do I do here? When do I swap? Where do I switch? Like, where's the volume up and down? It's everything. It's hard to listen, all this piece. What I've noticed, he mixed quite often, maybe 1-2 minute max of a track. The whole set has a really weak energy. You can tell even by his behavior, he's not vibing. It's a cold-blooded set. As in, there's no heat at all. Although some people said that the track choices are good, but the mixing is absent. Steve, I would like to say that all your mixes were ass, and acknowledge that. Move on and practice more, and prove us wrong that within time you can be much better. Because I'm telling you now, no one will ever listen to this. I don't know why you have 700 views there. Just to show off your library is not enough. You have to at least do basic mixing. If you would perform somewhere in a live show, you would have a slot in any venue, doesn't matter. You would manage to empty the place within 20 minutes, maybe even faster. I don't know, because that's what you did here. As you can see by the graph, the set has no structure. It's random tracks all over the place. The gain levels are beyond normal, as in they are either too high or too low. Hardly anywhere they are equal. And these are the two peaks that I would like to show you. They were the worst dips of the set. They're like the potholes on a road, the worst moments of the set. So let's see some failed moments that you got there and learn from them. Wow, what an entry. I mean, you had the headphones. My guy has no clue what is he doing. That Insta swap was suicidal. At 107, the clashing beat match is in the game, and it just doesn't sound well. One ear in, one ear out, and we still can't synchronize two tracks. It's quite embarrassing. It's 114 and it's the worst mix in the set. Achievement unlocked. This is when we have a terrible cut of leftovers from track A. He didn't finish the echo to slide away. He just switched it off. We're 19 minutes in and we are using the wrong effect for the wrong reasons. Here the beat match is clashing and we seem to lost all the care in the world to fix that issue. We're 28 minutes in and this is off-key mix and it sounds disgusting. Hey, I mean, when two tracks are clashing, you just add an echo to it and it fixes the problem. As you can see, there's a lot of tracks that are clashing, beat match errors, random swappage of key tracks, everything was there. So clearly, like I said before, the set has no structure. I don't know how it was designed, or everything was just absolutely random. Hey buddy, wanna play that day? Yeah, sure, I'm there. So you go there, you play, and this is what you get. Absolutely unprepared. I don't believe that I don't believe that you were ready there. If it was your very first time, guys, for the future, whoever is new to DJing, just don't do it. Don't do it. You will embarrass yourself. At least the most basic thing is beat match. That's the basic thing that you can do, despite of all the other issues that you can have. But if you beat match, it's already, you won 60% of the game, maybe even 70. Yeah, the rest is a bit more advanced DJ skills, but the very basic is beat match. If you can't do it, never perform live on a video. I just don't advise you to do it, otherwise you'll be embarrassed like Steve here. So for track choices, I'm gonna give him 4. Performance and journey, 1. The graph is going down with 2 dead peaks. And mixing skills, 3. In total, Steve got 2.6. Horrible score. Go practice, come back stronger, and I wish you all the best. Let's go to the next one. Next up is Uncle Waffles. Yes, and it's not a guy, it's a girl. Uncle, I know. Very weird nickname for yourself. I guess someone is seeking attention. She's playing for us Amapiano, and I called her set Anticipating the Anticipation. To be honest, this was my very first time to listen to this genre. I like it, it's quite interesting itself. It has a very African vibe with some drums and all that. I get the flow, it's awesome. But I think it's a waste of a boiler room. It's not a main stage music. It's more like a bar, lounge, things like that, where you can chill, talk, dance. I really don't, I don't see it, to be honest. What I've noticed majority of times is just anticipation. You just wait and wait and wait. Apparently it's the main essence of this genre. But I would recommend to bring tracks closer together. So like I assume the intros are way too long, but once you bring them together more, it would have a better, nice flow and like a non-stop feeling. Another thing that I've noticed, a majority of tracks have a dead valley. It's when track is going and then it's a total silence. And then they're bringing up again, like same like with the fishing rod. And that kills the vibe already. And once you do it as a repetitive thing, well, you can imagine yourself what it can be. And if you mix in the dead zone as well, then there's not much energy that you can generate from it at all, right? Amapiano is very easy to mix as the BPM is very slow. So it's quite hard to mess it up. The genre is more likely for people who like more percussions or hi-hats and such. And barely like bass, maybe just a hype of a little pinch of bass here and there. Could be good music to listen in a car, I guess, but not on the main stage like Uncle Waffles here is doing. As you can see, the graph is very elegant, and the vibe did fell that way, like it went whoop up and down throughout the hour. Although the warm-up was very long. Other than that, she performed pretty well. Just like I said, you can stick more tracks together and bring them like much closer than you don't. So you don't have to start from zero again. Then it would be much better. And what I've noticed as well, she likes to dance and sing along. She's really in the zone, like a show-off. But I mean, do your thing, whatever it is. I don't mind. If the music doesn't excite you as a viewer, then at least you can look at the performer. So let's check out some moments that I found throughout the set. Anyway, we start off with the 5th minute, and it's dead already. And she makes sure that on her first mix, it stays that way. Another dead transition. Shouldn't this train be moving by now? Finally, we reach the peak and the Hulk mode is on. Waffles, we want to party, yet transitions are still low and she doesn't deliver on what is requested.
What's in it, Uncle Waffle? I said, Waffles, we wanna party. It's in the city, Waffles, we wanna party. Show.
MC needs to spice things up because there's another dead transition.
Say Waffles, we wanna. Say Waffles, we wanna. I say Waffles, we wanna. say, we wanna party.
That's just embarrassing. The track stops as it's designed that way. And people are just standing there looking around and thinking, well, now what?
Sure. Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, Waffles at the ones and twos. Sure.
So as you can see, there were only like a dead transitions. The energy was, you know, dipping here and there. Otherwise, it's a listenable piece. So for track choices, I'm gonna give her 8. Performance and journey, 8. Mixing skills, 6. In total, Uncle Waffles got 7.3. So like I said before, I would just advise you to bring the tracks a bit closer together. Plus, you can even mix more tracks into the set. And maybe, just a maybe, change your name to, I don't know, even a Waffle Girl would be more appropriate, I guess. Because just by hearing the word uncle, boom, instantly, a dude. So, as I never heard of you, I straight away, just by the name, I thought it's a guy. You're bringing the misinformation, sort of, I guess. But hey, that's just my opinion. You do you. Let's go further into DJ number 3. And last but not least is Charlotte de Witte, Belgian girl that plays techno. And I called her set Never Ending Peak, as she climbs the set very steady. Is it me or techno should be played indoors? I'm not sure, but it felt like the sound was disappearing somewhere. I get it, I wasn't there on the event itself, but that's at least what it felt like. Any other techno I heard that was recorded inside the building felt like more punchy, better. The whole feeling was compressed and it had a nice outcome. While here on a massive, huge stage, the sound is just poosh, evaporates somewhere. I don't know, there's not enough. Nothing that grabbed me well throughout the whole set. Not sure. Let me know in comments your experience. It would be the same as watching hockey outside. So the feeling is not the same. You need that coliseum to close down the area, you know? So the sound bounces off the walls. And I think I'm more talking about the bass itself. So it doesn't evaporate somewhere, but stays here within you. I think that's where at least techno should be played. First half of the mix is pretty flat. Nothing interesting there. The second half is where the fun begins. There's more interesting sounds, different varieties of climbage, and overall it's a pure climbing energy, which is a good thing. As you can see by the graph, she started slow and then it escalated into absolutely different level. First half of the mixes were sloppy, as usually it happens with DJs when they perform. But once they warmed up, then it goes smooth like butter. So Charlotte did exactly that. As I was listening to the set, I expected peak somewhere halfway. But no, she would just keep building on top, higher and higher. Like every second track was balancing it out, and then she put one step up again, like two tracks. Like the pyramid ladder was performed outstanding. So let's see a few moments that got my attention. Look how she pretended to drop the bass. although it's the track that was designed that way. The bass came 2 kicks earlier than common build, and that's what gave it away.
And that's right. So we gon' party to the end of the night. The DJ to keep the guns to the side. Gotta keep it moving from the left to the right. All right, that's
At 10:07, we have a dragging delay effect, only for 1 beat. I'm not impressed by this mix. You can still hear the leftovers from track A, and it just doesn't match. At 1840, everything went smooth, but for some reason Charlotte moved the deck and the beat match was off a couple of beats. We're almost at the end and BPM is increased and Charlotte is dropping a bomb.
Peace and love turn to peace and gloves. Now you got a deal run up.
We're 50 minutes in and she presents crowd's favorite. Enjoy. As you can see, there were a few mistakes right at the beginning of the set, maybe 20-25 minutes in. But after that, there were no major issues whatsoever. Although no one didn't even notice out there in live show, I'm pretty sure. Overall, the performance is pretty standard. Nothing exciting, I would say. Like, would I go to her show? No, nothing major triggered my levels of excitement. So for track choices, I'm gonna give her 8. Performance and journey, 10. The graph is up. Mixing skills, 8. In total, Charlotte got 8.6. Beautiful score. Like I said, pretty standard DJ skills and performance. So yeah, that's about it. And as always, the last question remains, will I ever listen to these mixes again? Steve? No, it was horrible. Uncle Waffles? No, not enough energy. And Charlotte de Witte? No, it's boring. Quite disappointing episode, as none of the DJs excited me this time. But it is what it is. Have a look yourself. Maybe you will like some of them. But it's not even related to the genres or anything. It's just the energies. The energies are not fucking weird. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Comment below and like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next week with hopefully exciting DJs. Other than that, yours truly, Boss Alive. Ciao. Even a boring outro. Sad.